Welcome to our deep dive into the life of Al Capone, one of America's most notorious gangsters. From his humble beginnings to his reign over Chicago's underworld, Capone's story is as riveting as it is infamous. Let's get started. Alphonse Gabriel Capone was born on January 17, 1899, in Brooklyn, New York, to Italian immigrant parents. The young Capone grew up in a tough neighborhood and got involved in petty crime early on. He was a promising student but dropped out of school at age 14 after hitting a teacher. Capone moved to Chicago in his early 20s, where he joined the criminal organization led by Johnny Torrio. Prohibition had just begun, and the illegal alcohol trade was booming. Capone quickly rose through the ranks, showing a talent for both violence and business. By the mid-1920s, Capone was the head of the Chicago outfit, controlling the city's bootlegging, gambling, and prostitution rackets. He was both feared and loved, known for his ruthlessness but also his philanthropy. Capone often portrayed himself as a businessman giving the people what they wanted. One of the most infamous events of Capone's career was the St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929, where 7 members of a rival gang were brutally executed. This event solidified Capone's reputation as a cold-blooded killer and drew national attention. Capone's empire wasn't just built on violence. He was also known for his ability to bribe officials and evade law enforcement. His network of corruption extended to politicians, police officers, and judges, allowing him to operate with near impunity. Despite his criminal empire, Capone's downfall surprisingly came from tax evasion charges. Al Capone was brought down for tax evasion by the efforts of the U.S. Treasury Department, specifically by federal agent Elliot Ness and his team, known as the Untouchables. However, the actual prosecution and conviction were largely due to the meticulous work of IRS Special Agent Frank J. Wilson and his team of forensic accountants, who were able to gather the necessary evidence to prove that Capone had significant unpaid taxes on his illicit income. This evidence led to Capone's downfall. He was convicted and sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. He served time in several prisons, including the infamous Alcatraz, where his health deteriorated due to untreated syphilis. While in prison, Capone's influence waned and his empire crumbled. The once feared gangster was reduced to a shadow of his former self, suffering from severe mental and physical health issues. Capone was released from prison in 1939 and spent his final years in Florida, living in relative obscurity. He died on January 25, 1947, at the age of 48 from complications related to syphilis. Al Capone remains a symbol of the Prohibition era and organized crime in America. His life story is a cautionary tale of power, corruption, and the ultimate price of a life of crime. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating historical insights. For more in-depth stories, stay tuned to our channel.